Hello and welcome to the second session of Making Informed Choices. Remember, we want you to be able to make informed choices about your next step. So what we're going to focus on in this session is choosing the right course for you. So one of the key things to consider is that when you're thinking about subjects, some degree subjects ask for specific qualifications. So if you already have in mind a university or a university course that you're thinking about doing, then you need to think carefully about what requirements are needed. So for example, if you want to be a doctor, you need to have done A-level chemistry. So a really good piece of advice is to look at the entry requirements of your chosen degree. Now, some of you will have a really clear idea about what you want to do in life and for a career. Some of you won't have any idea, and that's absolutely fine. So certain A-level subjects or certain subjects at college can keep your options more open. Now, we call these facilitating subjects. I want to emphasize that it's not essential you take these, but they are useful for a number of different careers and university subjects. A couple of years, universities made a big push on these facilitating subjects, certainly less so now. But if you want to keep your doors open and really don't know what you want to do, these subjects on the left, so biology, chemistry, English, geography, history, maths, and modern or classic language and physics are really good to keep those doors open for a number of different things. So it won't surprise you that when going to college and studying level 3 qualifications, they are harder than your GCSEs, your level 2 qualifications. Therefore, if you're only okay in a subject, it might not be the best fit for you at college. A good example of this is always maths and physics. So if you're getting grade 4s in maths and physics, there is a big jump up to A level, and the colleges would really question that decision. So a grade 4, while it is okay, actually to study maths and physics, really you'd be looking at grade 7s in those subjects. Now, we'd advise you to really look at the entry requirements for university if you're thinking about university, and I know a lot of you are. So if you have a particular career in mind, look at what results you're going to need. Each qualification comes with what we call UCAS points. So for example, if I got an A star in A-level politics, I would get 56 UCAS points. And the same is true of BTEC, so they're worth exactly the same as A-levels. So if I got a distinction star, let's say in dance, that would be worth 56 UCAS points as well. And those points are really important if you're moving on to university. Now, the reason that they're so important, these UCAS points or tariff points, is because when you go to university and you pick a certain degree, each degree and each different university have different entry requirements. So you need to look very carefully at what you need to actually have achieved at A level or at college. So here's an example. This is a BSc in physiotherapy. Now the UCAS points or the entry requirements needed here is 136 to 152. That includes a minimum of 2 A levels or equivalent, so that's your BTECs, and you have to have got at least 40 points in a required subject. So in this subject, it is biology. So you need to have got at least a B in biology if you want to go and study that at degree level. And lastly, a really important thing to consider is that you need to choose A levels or BTEC subjects that you enjoy. Lots of degrees and jobs don't require certain qualifications. So for example, if you wanted to go and do a degree in law, it doesn't require a specific A level. So you could just do it in history, photography and film studies, and they would be absolutely fine. So as long as you did well in those subjects and got your UCAS points, that's the really important bit. And it's often more important that you've actually done well in those subjects. So really think about whether that's a subject you enjoy and therefore will do well in.